Start by taking refuge. Namu Bhuta Bujang Guang Nim Hop Bape Namu Dhamma Bujang Guang Nim Hope Namu Sangha Ujung Gong Nimbapa. I take refuge in the Buddha. I go for refuge in the Dharma. I go for refuge in the Sangha. Namu Buddha Guang Nim Guang Jim Bupe Namu Dhamma Bujung Guang Nimbo Pa Namu Tsunga Bujung Guang Nimbo Pa. So, this is the 5th anniversary of us doing this online. And if you were curious how that all started, let me take you back 5 years into where were you 5 years ago? Why, you were in lockdown, unless you were an emergency responder or, crucial service worker. So we just took refuge in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. And in lockdown 5 years ago, I was feeling like I was really missing that third leg of the stool. So Andre Tyson Halal and Johnson Wanyong Miller and I got together and essentially did our practice from Princeton over Zoom for a while. And then we started letting people know that it existed. And now we have you guys and people from all over the place. And we've been doing it for 5 years, virtually, so to speak, pun intended, virtually every week for 5 years. Yeah, raise that eyebrow. So anyway, I'm quite happy with that. I'm kind of amazed that we're still doing it. But, given the option between going back to the quote unquote brick and mortar meditation space and this, if this Sangha couldn't come along to the brick and mortar, even if it is online, I don't know how interested I'd be. So, thank you for participating and being part of this for all or a portion of the 5 years. So what is this? We'll chant the Gatha on opening the sutras. This Dharma, incomparably profound and minutely subtle, is rarely encountered, even in hundreds of thousands of millions of ages. Now we see it, hear it, hold and maintain it. May we completely realize the true mind of all Buddhas. All right, gather around the campfire. Sit comfortably. I've got an interesting story for you tonight. Something that I heard about anyway. Apparently, there were 4 guys, and they were hanging out in a grove of trees. I suspect it was a picnic area at a state park, knowing these guys. And they were Jay and Mo and Bobby and Sid. That's right, our old friend Sid. So Jay says to Sid, you know, Buddhism's a real downer, man. It's a real bummer. I mean, what's with this life is suffering thing? You've got a religion based around life is suffering? Ooh, makes me want to join up. Sid, of course, responds with, if you say so, man. And then Mo joins in with, yeah, you know, most religions, there's somebody else that does the suffering for your benefit. It's not like you do the suffering all yourself. You know, it's a little bit more hopeful that way. And Sid, of course, responds with, if you say so, man. So, Bobby woke up from his nap, and he decided that he would explain a little bit to Jay and Mo, you know, that they're missing out on a few things. So there were, you know, some teachings that happened after the Four Noble Truths, right? I mean, like 2, 3, and 4, for example. So Bobby wakes up and he pipes in and he says, you know, I'd like to just fill in a blank or two for you here. Yeah, the Buddha did say that there is suffering in life, and, you know, life is suffering is not the greatest translation, but it's the one we've all seen, so it's the one we'll just go with. So the second thing is that there's a cause for it. And Jay pipes in with, yeah, there's a cause for it. My boss is on my back all the time. That's the cause of my suffering, man. And Mo, of course, agreed, chuckling a little bit. And Bob says, well, you know, it can be stopped. And of course, Mo interjects, yeah, get another job, man. And so Bobby says, and there's some things that you can do that would help alleviate this suffering, there's 8 steps, you might say, on this path. And of course, I think it was Jay who said, yeah, what is this, like an AA meeting? And everybody laughed heartily at that. But Bobby said that, there are these 8 things that you can do, and it'll help alleviate this suffering. And I'm going to open it up to the audience here. Who would like to jump in and tell us what those 8 things are? Come on. Robert, you're excused. You're chewing. Yes. Yes, I saw you chewing. Come on, anybody? Eightfold Path?
I can't name off every single one of the folds, though.
Okay. Well, how about if I got you started? Maybe somebody can fill in the blanks. Right view?
Right intention,
Yeah.
right speech,
Yeah.
right action,
Right.
right livelihood,
Uh-huh.
right effort,
Yeah.
right mindfulness,
Yeah.
and right samadhi, or right concentration.
Right. Very good. Now, Sid was still sitting back through all this, and Jay jumped in and said, right livelihood? What, like there's wrong livelihood? I've always been told that if I worked hard and I tried and I put my mind to it and pulled myself up by my bootstraps, that I could be anything I wanted to be. I could do anything I wanted to do. I'll be a millionaire. And mindfulness and concentration, that sounds suspiciously like meditation. And who has time to do that when there's all this bootstrap pulling up to be done? And Bobby just sighed. And he decided that he would, for some reason, Bobby would chant a little bit of the Heart Sutra just to blow everyone's mind, I guess. And he started off with going through, and then he got to the part where it says, no suffering, no origination, no stopping, and no path. At which point, Mo just cut him off and said, hey, wait. That sounds kind of familiar, except you said that there is suffering and that it had a cause and that it could be stopped and that there was this path of things you could do that would stop it. And Bobby said, put it down. And then he chanted a little bit more, and I got to the part of, no attainment and nothing to attain, followed up shortly thereafter with the Bodhisattva attains Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. And once again, I think it was Jay this time, leapt in with, wait. You said there's no attainment, nothing to attain, and then you say these guys attained it. What the hell? So, Bobby Dharma, his name happened to be, said, just put it down. Just put it down. Put it all down. He said that he intentionally mentioned those things because of their paradoxical nature. He wanted to point out to them that Zen was not something you could logic your way into. It's not something you could use your intellect and sort of connect dot A to dot B and so on and so forth. Come up with the whole picture of a horse, you know? Just put it all down. Now, here's the question, however. Nice little story. Had Sid in it, even though Hangdal wasn't here, much to his chagrin. It had a guy named Bobby Dharma. That's right, Bobby Dharma. And the question I want to ask is, after all of that, how many of us actually stopped at life is suffering? Like, is that the whole focus? Is it like life is suffering and then there's, a whole lot of other things? There's, stopping and a way to stop and cause for it and yada, yada, yada. And, the 8 things that I don't know, I can't, without using my fingers, I can't be sure that I got all 8. Those other 45 years of teachings, how much, like we've heard them, but how much do we actually put them into our practice? Or are we hung up on life is suffering and then everything else is just sort of icing on the cake, so to speak? That's a hindrance, for sure. Because without all those other things, the other 45 and 364 days worth of teachings, that life is suffering thing isn't going to just disappear on its own. All those other things are required for that to happen. One of which is to realize that right view is cool, because that means we realize that we're making all of this stuff up inside our heads. The suffering, the cause of it, my boss being on my back. There's ants eating my picnic lunch. These are all, you might say, less than right view. And having all that stuff rattling around inside our heads is not alleviating any of this suffering. It's just adding to it. And for those of us who are practicing Zen and other Mahayana schools, are we really concerned with our own suffering to the exclusion of others, except for giving it lip service, like, yeah, I'll save all sentient beings. Yeah, okay, fine. Or do we really have concern for all those other sentient beings, including ourselves, and where their heads are at? Just something to think about next time we, look back at some of the earlier teachings, let's say. do we really just kind of jump off a cliff at the first truth and then, the rest of it's nice? I remember most of it. But I'm really looking to finish this suffering thing. I want to be done with the suffering. Enough with the suffering. So just something to consider. Are you still hung up on the first truth, or have you gone beyond that? All right. So we'll have another 15 of seated meditation. Just this. chant the Heart Sutra. Maha Prajna Paramita Hridaya Sutra Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, when practicing deeply the Prajna Paramita, perceives that all five skandhas are empty and is safe from all suffering and distress. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. That which is form is emptiness. That which is emptiness, form. The same is true of feelings, perceptions, impulses, consciousness. Shariputra, all dharmas are marked with emptiness. They do not appear or disappear, are not tainted or pure, do not increase or decrease. Therefore, in emptiness, no form, no feelings, perceptions, impulses, consciousness, no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no color, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no object of mind, no realm of eyes, and so forth, until no realm of mind consciousness, no ignorance, and also no extinction of it, and so forth, until no old age and death, and also no extinction of them, no suffering, no origination, no stopping, no path, no cognition, also no attainment, with nothing to attain. The Bodhisattva depends on Prajna Paramita, and the mind is no hindrance. Without any hindrance, no fears exist. Far apart from every perverted view, there dwells in nirvana. In the three worlds, all Buddhas depend on Prajna Paramita and attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Therefore know that Prajna Paramita is the great transcendent mantra, is the great bright mantra, is the utmost mantra, is the supreme mantra, which is able to relieve all suffering and is true, not false. So proclaim the Prajna Paramita mantra. Proclaim the mantra which says Gate Gate Para Gate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha Gate Gate Para Gate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha Gate Gate Para Gate Parasamgate Bodhisvaha. All right, let's dedicate some merit to those sentient beings we think might stand to have some dedicated to them. I've got a couple, then I'll open it up for you guys. All beings are one seamless body and pass quickly from birth to death. We remember those who cared for us and are gone. those who are ill, those who are at war, who are hungry and who are in pain, may they heal and have peace. We especially dedicate our service to Molly McGovern, David Thomas, Mike Gingy Wood, and Sienna Wood. Anyone care to dedicate some merit themselves?
I'd like to dedicate to those in the Sheridan family that are suffering from cancer. I'd like to dedicate to Joanne and Bailey Sheridan. And I'd like to dedicate to those in my family who are getting on in years and feeling those years.
Anyone else?
Special one to Palestine, all those in prison, and a big one to all the workers of the world and the Chicago martyrs. Happy May Day, y'all.
Anyone else?
For all 8 billion and counting of our brothers and sisters, and for the countless and nameless animals within the world as well.
And all beings in the 10 directions subject to the greed, hatred, and delusion of themselves and others. All Buddhas throughout space and time, all honored ones, Bodhisattva, Mahasattvas, wisdom beyond wisdom, Mahaprajna Paramita. And let's do the loving kindness meditation. May I be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to me. May no difficulties come to me. May I have a calm and peaceful mind. May I have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May my parents be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May my teachers be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May my family members and relatives be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May friends and acquaintances be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May unfriendly people and my enemies be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May unknown persons be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. May all beings, with form and without form, visible, invisible, born or coming to birth, large and small, from the highest realm of existence to the lowest, be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to them. May no difficulties come to them. May they have a calm and peaceful mind. May they have patience, insight, courage, and compassion in meeting the challenges of life. And let's do our faith and practice vow. I will never retreat and will be firm in my mind in this correct Dharma. I will escape from the samsaric cycle of birth and death, and definitely will see my original face. I will be sure to inherit the life of insight of the Buddha and save all sentient beings. Spiritual source shines clearly in the night. The branching streams flow on in the dark. Infinite realms of light and dark convey the Buddha Tao. Birds and trees and stars and we ourselves come forth in perfect harmony. We practice and recite this for all beings, in grateful thanks to our many guides along the way. And the four great Bodhisattva vows. Sentient beings are numberless. We vow to help them all. Delusions are countless. We vow to see through them all. Opportunities to awaken are infinite. We vow to embrace them all. The Buddha way is endless. We vow to embody it. Life and death are of supreme importance. Time passes swiftly by and opportunities to awaken are easily lost. Strive to realize your true nature and do not squander your time by night or day.